Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Paranautical Activity. There's some good news and some bad news. Good news is, I actually beat this game with the crossbow. It was not something I thought I could do. If you saw my previous crossbow run, I was kind of cursing the game quite a lot by the end of it and didn't think that I could actually pull it off, but I actually did it. The bad news is, I don't have a video. This was part of a 40-hour charity livestream that happened this past weekend with the group of YouTubers and streamers and just friends that I hang out with, which we call ourselves the Unfamous Gamers because none of us are actually famous, despite the fact that we all try to do YouTube and things. But we did a 48-hour charity livestream this weekend. I did the first 6 hours of streaming, and I played some Paranautical Activity, which included almost beating the game with the sickle and successfully beating the game with the crossbow. But unfortunately, VODs weren't enabled at the very start of the stream, so I don't actually have a video of it. So I'm going to leave it till last at the very least, but I may actually not, I may just count that, even though I can't upload it here, and just say, fuck it, I beat the game with the crossbow. Because the crossbow is so hard to beat the game with, and it requires a certain amount of luck and a definite amount of skill, which I apparently displayed as a rare occurrence. But, yeah, so today we're going to be playing with the Gilead, and I'm just going to start the game, because I've kind of been sat on the menu screen talking for way too long. And we're going to try and go through all the other weapons, and beat the game with all of those at the very least, so, Then, when I'm successful with everything else, I will decide whether or not to redo my crossbow run just so I actually have an official video of it, or whether just to say, fuck it, it counts. If you didn't watch it, then I'm sorry. Just because I really hate that weapon quite considerably. But we'll see. I may feel good enough about myself. Oh, okay, that blew up in my face. That was a little bit scary because I forgot that those things were on the first floor for some reason, or at least I didn't think they were in this room. And that scared me quite quickly. In fact, actually, I just need to pause the video very, very quickly, or pause the game very, very quickly. I'll just edit this out, so we'll be back with you in a second. Okay, we're back. I just had to open some doors because I'm expecting at some point my mom's boyfriend to turn up to walk the dog, and I realised I had all the doors closed and might not hear him arrive, which would have been kind of bad, so just had to pause the video briefly there to do that, and then now we are continuing, so. I still quite like the Gilead class, I'll be honest, even though it's not that strong. But it does have the laser, which is pretty good, especially for taking out moths and things that are difficult to hit with the... Oh, I'm caught under the stairs. I always do that when I enter this room. But it's, I'd say it's like quite a middle-level class with the crossbow and probably the sickle, even though it's quite strong now. I think the crossbow and the sickle class are still probably the two hardest. I'd say the Gilead is probably in the middle, and then the grenade launcher and the shotgun are probably the easiest, even though the grenade launcher can be difficult, especially on the later floors. I just think it has so much power potential behind it that it is still one of the easier classes in the game, at least for me. I don't know if it's quite a thing. Yes, it's quite a thing. It's a thing that varies quite a lot, is what I'm trying to say, depending on obviously what kind of aiming you're better with. Like if you're really good at accuracy with the crossbow, for example, then that will probably be one of the easiest classes for you, just because it actually does a ton of damage even without any upgrades. So, oh god, I'm getting caught on the stairs. I nearly ran into that shot. I'm a little bit scared. Blow up this dude. Yeah, I'm kind of getting cornered by these things. Okay, let's go up the stairs and then drop them behind them. There we go. I should be able to keep them at bay. Although all my shots are apparently missing. You have to hit these things in the head, which is kind of annoying, especially with a weapon like this where it's kind of hard to aim extremely precisely. Anyway, let's see what is in the gift shop. There's a starfish, which I'll never afford. There's flip-flops, which I can afford. And there's, I'll probably just take flip-flops because they can be useful. I don't think Green's Ovaries is super useful overall. And then we may as well, I guess, fight the mini-boss. I hope it's not something too difficult on this first floor, because I don't really have any particular power right now, but we'll see. If it's Lilith, I could be kind of screwed, just because it will take a long time to kill her. Although I am reasonably fast. Okay, it's this guy, which is okay. Just because I don't have a range limit. Ah, crap, but I am taking a ton of damage. The homing shots are a problem, basically. So yeah, this thing at least, it's easy to hit him, and I don't have any, like, limited range. This guy's the hardest when you have to get closer to him with, like, the sickle or the trident, I suppose, or that would kill him pretty quickly. Or the grenade launcher as well, you have to get pretty close to him to do damage. But I am down to 3 health, so I'm hoping that he drops at least a couple of hearts, just because otherwise I'm a little bit low, and these homing shots are kind of scary. But so far, so good. I haven't actually been hit by them. He's almost dead. We've almost survived this horrible ordeal. So please die before I get hit again. Please dodge these homing shots, and everything is fine. What did he drop? Oh god, it's the doubloon. I guess we're going to take it. Just because that means that more health will drop. There's like a secret part to that upgrade, which means health actually drops more frequently. And it also might means I could be maybe cheeky and take something here that I couldn't have afforded previously. Like I could take a starfish. Even if it kills me, maybe I could take a starfish. Just because that will give me a second life, although that may be kind of stupid. It will cost me 8 health. I want to find out what happens. It won't let me. Okay, so I can't afford it. It won't let me because I don't have that much health. If we end up fighting Dobie, I'll probably take the blubber and then take the starfish with the resulting health that I'll have. Just because that would allow me to take it, and then even if I die, I at least respawn with full health, and, you know, it gives me a slight chance to, you know, do something with it. And if I'm good and I survive and regain health, then it means I can then actually die on a later floor and actually, you know, get some real use out of it. So we'll see. We'll see how the rest of this floor goes. It really depends on what boss I fight, because if I don't get a health up out of the boss, which basically means if it's not Dobie, it's impossible for me to afford that upgrade, and I'll just have to leave it behind, which is fine. Although now, the good thing about this is I don't have to give a shit about money, which means I really don't need to clear out floors. And as I say that, I'm kind of wondering why I am still clearing out this floor. I guess because I could still get heart drops, potentially. Which is definitely something I could do with. But it means I can literally, like, I don't have to worry about thinking, oh, if I don't clear out the rest of this floor, I won't get enough money to buy things, because buying things only costs health now, so I don't need to give a shit about any of that, really. So it means I can just find a shop immediately on a floor and potentially buy whatever I want, presuming I have, you know, a reasonable amount of health. I would actually really like an Iron Heart for this run. Okay, it's Dobie, which means we can afford the upgrade, which is very, very good. Provided, of course, that I don't get hurt a shit ton on this boss and either die or just not have enough hearts at the end of it to be able to afford. I think if I take more than 2 damage, then unless... Well, he will drop some health. But I think I can take... I mean, if I take more than 3, I'm dead anyway, so it's probably likely I'll be able to afford it after this, but it really depends. He could troll me and drop armor rather than health, and I could end up with like 7 health out of 10 or something, or out of... Okay, there's some damage. He is almost dead, though. I do have a couple of armor, actually, so I can take a few more hits than I thought I could. Ah, crap, there's a second hit. It's kind of bad. Okay. Okay, I need to be careful now. I need to dodge all these homing shots and then shoot. Ah, crap. Okay, this is very ineffective because I can't aim this thing while moving. Okay, now I can't afford to take any more damage, otherwise the blubber will not restore me with enough health to buy it. So I just need to kill this moth with this gun because I can't aim the what you call it thing. Okay, that's some more health. Okay, so we can afford it. That's good. Gonna take blubber, definitely gonna take blubber. And then we're gonna go buy the starfish, which will leave me with 3 health, which isn't a lot. However, it does mean I can guarantee a second life. So even if I end up throwing that life away just because I only have 3 health and I take some stupid damage, then it's still kind of good because I will just go back to 12 health and it will just give me a little bit of extra health, basically. Although it's taking me a long time to get back there because I am now extremely slow. So I really hope to find some speed upgrades on the coming floors. But for now, boom. Regrow limbs, that gives us a 1-up effectively, and if we can get lucky with some health drops, I may be able to hold on to this life long enough so that when I lose it, it's actually worth it to restore myself back to health. I'm going to do some bunny hopping under this whatever you call it, platform, just to get a little bit of speed up. Wouldn't mind a sail, actually, that would be nice, just because that would allow me to have more speed in the air, and therefore more effective bunny hopping. Pick up all the ammo I can, and then move on. So floor number 2. Interesting start. I feel a little bit weak right now, because I have no upgrades, except for health, which I then spent on a 1-up. And I have no extra damage or anything, so a little bit... Oh god, these guys could really screw me, actually. Yeah, because I don't have the speed even close to get away from them when they charge me, so I need to try and dodge to the side of them as they get nearby, a bit similar to the Lilith tactic. There, they've hit me again. They're probably just going to kill me, honestly. And then I'll respawn and then probably die to them all over again. So yeah, taking Blubber with this class, kind of bad, actually. It's in a really annoying spot for health, because 6 health really isn't that much. It's the old standard, like you used to start with 6 health, and it's okay, but it's certainly not an abundance of health, but taking Blubber still makes you too slow, really. Unless you get a speed up on the first floor to make up for it, so this could be interesting, to say the least. I only have 1 health now, which is pretty frickin' bad. So we're just going to see how long we can survive on this life, and then when we die, we'll just be like, well, we tried. Okay, we've managed to kill that guy. This guy could easily kill me, however. Please don't. Please don't kill me. There we go. He didn't kill me. Oh, that did, though. Okay, so we're going to respawn instantly, which isn't ideal. And I'm going to fight the boss straight away, because I'm hoping, well, what can it really be? It can only really be double jump, which could help a little bit, I suppose. But, yeah, this could be a really short run, in which case I may just do another one straight away. Okay, it's Scully Toe, which is entirely useless. And I'm also a little bit slow to be running away from these spiders, so I'm slightly concerned about my chances here, but I'll definitely kill him. I may take damage, which I don't normally on this boss. But if I control the spiders by just throwing a bomb every time he opens his mouth, then everything should be good. Yeah, I've killed them all there. Just need to keep that going, although floating bombs really doesn't help me in this run at all. It at least... Oh crap, I took damage there. It's at least something, I suppose. It might help me hit some moths or something with some bombs later, I don't really know. So far so good. I've done decent crowd control against this guy, so he will now die. And all his stuff will float on top of the lift, which I can still get, luckily. Okay, so that's given me plenty of health. Now let's hope that we can actually find the shop, maybe get something useful out of it, even though a little bit nervous because I don't really have a way to restore my health right now. I also took damage there, which I think was from a midget mage thingy, which is pretty a bad thing to take damage from, as they are like the easiest enemy in the game, hands down. But yeah. I could potentially build a lot of power, but I'm going to be very glass cannon-y for doing it because I have no real means of restoring health right now. I don't have any full health pills. I'm not seeing many heart drops, despite the fact that the doubloon is supposed to improve heart drops. I'm still not seeing any, except from bosses, so I really don't know how to expect. This run may just end really quickly. We'll see. I have no idea. Okay, that's the end of that room. No sign of the shop so far. This floor seems pretty big for a second floor, honestly. There's lots of places I could go, and no sign of any of the rooms yet. And that guy just straight up hurt me because I couldn't do anything about it, and that guy also hurt me as well. Yeah, I think taking Blubber was a mistake, honestly. The starfish hasn't really helped in any way. I mean, I died immediately on the following floor, so it's not like this is... You know, I probably wouldn't have died on this floor without Blubber. So the starfish didn't really do anything other than make up for the fact that Blubber basically got me killed here, which means I'm now at a disadvantage and the starfish has procced, so I have literally no, like that 8 health went to nothing basically. So yeah, mistakes were made, but you know, I wanted to take the gamble because it could have paid off. If I got lucky on heart drops, I could have kept that second life until much later in the game and then maybe got some really good use out of it, but you know, live and learn, or I suppose in this case die and learn, technically speaking. The ninjas are the biggest problem, honestly, because they're really fast, and even at decent speed, they can be difficult to dodge. At this kind of a slow speed, I basically just can't dodge them. Sometimes I don't take damage to them when they charge me, like then, and sometimes I do take damage from me when they charge me, and I don't really know what the difference exactly is between when I do and don't take damage. I'm not really strongly aware of doing anything massively differently, like a different dodging pattern or whatever, but I don't know. Okay, well, we found the shop, so let's see at least what we can... There's some health, that's good. Let's see at least what we can throw away our life for. Hopefully there's something good in here. And... super weapon ammo boost, scissors. Does scissors reduce the amount of hearts things cost? Yes, it does. Okay, let's do it. Let's do super weapon ammo boost. Because I think that it's something at least. It's only 2 health, I mean, can't be that bad. Hopefully. Maybe it can. I don't know. We'll just see. I think that means more drop. Either more drops or each drop gives me twice as much. So maybe I get 10 for each drop rather than 5. I'm not entirely sure. Oh crap. This guy hurt me. I did get health from something. I'm not sure what it was. Okay, let's just try and finish off this guy from a distance. Let's use some super weapon charge there. I may as well. Okay, I thought that was a super weapon ammo pickup there, but it wasn't. So yeah, I'll wait till I pick one up and I'll see if it goes from 67 to 77, then we know that it doubles the amount I get from each one, basically, rather than doubling the amount that drop. Once again, got caught there by these guys. There really is no way I can see to effectively dodge them at this point. I'm just going to burn them down with this, just to try and get rid of them quickly. Okay, so no hearts. No, a heart did actually drop from something. I'm backed up to 7. And this gives me... Okay, yeah, so I get 10 for each one. And the mini-boss... The mini-boss must be that one way I haven't been yet. So, yeah. I think getting the super weapon ammo thingy with this... god damn it. I'm taking 1 damage per room at least here, just because of the ninjas. However, we are getting health dropped by the little imps, which is very, very good, because I'm pretty sure normally they just can't drop health at all, so... I'm really not sure like how health drops work in this game. I'm pretty sure there's quite a lot of enemies that just straight up can't drop health drops, which is maybe part of the problem why health sometimes feels a bit rare, just because you can just not, straight up just not get health from a room because none of the enemies in it drop health or something. I'm not really sure how it works, but at least the doubloon is helping keep me afloat so far. But unfortunately at this level of health I can't really afford to spend any more health, so that's interesting. An interesting predicament to be in. Okay, let's try and burn these guys down. Ah, crap. I was too busy concentrating on aiming, so I didn't actually dodge the throwing knife that it threw at me. But yeah, at least the double super weapon ammo is quite nice for this gun, because it means... I think it uses like 10 charge per second or something, so it means every bit of ammo I find is like another second of use, which is pretty nice. Otherwise, it's, you know, you have to use this weapon really, really sparingly, just because otherwise it's not active long enough to make a difference. Anyway, mini-boss time. Let's see if we can maybe get something good out of this. Okay, well, it's not a difficult boss, at least, so that's nice. Although it does have homing shots, which could be a problem, because I'm very, very slow right now. But he doesn't fire a lot of shots, and the bomb dudes are not, like, a threat, so... we should just be able to keep dodging. If we shoot this guy, kill him, kill the bomb thing, when he's next to the main dude. No, okay, whatever. There we go, he blew up. I will die pretty quickly. Please give me something good. Ooh, we got an invincibility thing. That's very nice. And here we got a fucking anchor. Okay, so we're going to use our speed thingy just because we can. We're going to take this, and then we're just going to leave this floor behind. We're already on to floor 3, and I'm not super confident in my current situation, so we'll see. This run could still go somewhere if I get a bit lucky. But so far, not seeming super powerful. So, meh. We'll see where it goes. Immediate mini-boss? Sure, why not? Oh, good. It's this motherfucker. Alright, well, we have a few seconds of... I'm just gonna have to use my invincibility here, because I don't think I can kill her any other way. And if I just keep letting her shoot at me, then I can just stand here. We don't have much longer left of invincibility, however. Okay, we need to move now. I'm probably too slow to dodge her in any meaningful way, so I'm just going to have to hope for the best. There's some damage. Tried to avoid it, just wasn't fast enough. Excuse me, my throat's a bit dry. Should have got a drink, really, before I started recording. Try and dodge, just barely managed to... We took a couple of hits. That's not terrible, I guess. Especially if it drops some health, which it didn't, although we did get vitamin C, which is another health upgrade, which is kind of nice. This is a lava room. We do have a hot foot upgrade, which I probably don't need, honestly. It makes me immune to lava for the duration. We did manage to get shot there, which is kind of bad. And again, twice, okay. Not ideal. Let's keep going straight for now. Excuse me. Oh god, get out of my face, thank you. I'm kind of stuck in the corner with this guy a little bit. Ah, my god, I got hit again. Stop taking damage. Stop taking damage. There is a full super weapon charge thingy there, which is pretty nice. In fact, which means I can use this. Let's use this to take out the moth, just because that's the biggest threat right now, probably. Saying that, I've probably taken more damage to Gileads on this run than I have to moths, so, you know. Just use up as much of that as possible, and then we're just going to use this straight away rather than try and hold on to it. And then try and find a shop, I suppose. Even though I'm kind of reluctant to spend much more health at this point, I still need to, so, you know. I need more upgrades. Maybe taking the doubloon so early was a pretty bad idea. In fact, I'm pretty certain that it was. Okay, that was a pretty effective use of the super weapon. I only used up 8 ammo for it there, and I killed 2 moths and a Gilead. So I'm pretty happy with that. Unless I used up more than that and just picked up some ammo, which is another possibility, but yeah. Who knows? I don't like this room layout very much right now, although at least this time I'm pretty sure it's ninja-free. It's a ninja-free zone, which is pretty good. Oh, Jesus, okay, that hurt me, that's pretty bad, but not much I can do there. I got hit again. I'm just taking so much damage, I just don't have the speed to dodge, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm just, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy's right in my face and I didn't even realise. Okay, pretty effective use of the super weapon again, just a very short burst. We do have a full health pill, however, which is fan-fricking-tastic. We're going to take that with us and then we're going to basically raid the shop for anything that it has and then use the full health pill. Speaking of the shop, I would really like to find it. If the game would be so kind as to show me where it is, I could very, very much do with the shop right now. Hopefully there's some good upgrades in there, some speed up, some damage up, and then I can just restore my health back to full, which is 14 right now, which is a really good amount of health. That's very, very high. I think the maximum health you can possibly get to is something like 20? Maybe a bit more than that, now there's more health upgrades in the game, but you can start with the tank, which has 9 health, you can get Blubber, which gives you 15, you can get Hans's coat for another 3, you can get Vitamin C for another 2, maybe a little over 20, like, I don't know, 22 or something. Oh my god, I've taken so much damage. Even if I find the shop right now, I probably can't buy anything until I use the full health pill. Oh, this is going badly. This is going very, very badly. I'm just too slow. I'm just too slow. It's the biggest problem in this game, is being too slow. Like, there's ways to counter doing low damage. There's ways to counter struggling to aim. But there's very few ways to counter being too slow. You just can't dodge some enemies, unfortunately. That homing shot very nearly hit me there. I was right up against the wall, so I had no real way of dodging it. Luckily, I just prayed for the best. Prayed for the best, hoped for the best. It didn't hit me, and it didn't, so... I think the moth is dead, so I only have to worry about the Gileads. I can see some health on the floor, which is nice, because I desperately need health right now. Otherwise, this full health pill is just going to finance my purchases and not actually restore me to full health after purchasing them instead. And still no sign of the shop. I don't know why we're getting so many big floors right now. Okay, there's the shop, finally. Good. Very, very good. Okay, we accomplished basically nothing with that super weapon charge there, so... Here's to hoping that I can kill those guys before they do damage to me, because I only have 5 health, which is like enough for a 300 or 400 upgrade before I use the full health pill. So, yeah. Pretty dismal so far. Not looking too hopeful. Oh god, I got hit again. Although I'm still on 5 health, so something must have dropped health. I'm just getting hit by even Gileads. Like, I'm so slow, just even Gileads are a threat to me right now, which is silly. Please kill the moth, thank you. Please kill the Gilead. There we go. Okay, did anything else drop health in this room? Probably not. Okay, 5 health. We probably can't buy much with that. I see another sickle in there, which is already useless. Let's see. Okay, so trigger finger, lead. That's even more speed down, isn't it? Yeah, that was not a good purchase. Screw it. At this point, honestly, at this point, we just look how slow I am. I shouldn't have taken lead. It is damage up, but my speed is just going to kill me now. I'm about to enter a room or a floor with skulls, which I cannot outrun at this speed. Look at my speed. It's ridiculous. Sea legs would be the greatest thing right now. The greatest thing. I probably can't even escape this boss. Nope, it's Hans. I'm probably dead. Yeah, I'm pretty much just straight up dead here. Look at this. What can I do about this? Can I even jump on top of here? Yeah, I can, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to save me. We'll see if it works. It might do. It may just about save me, but if he starts shooting at me, then I can't really dodge it, so... Okay, just hope that the chainsaw doesn't pop up in the corner. We might be able to do this, actually. This is the only way to kill Hans if you're too slow. If I get lucky and he doesn't shoot, I may not even... Okay, there's some damage, yeah. When he shoots, you just can't dodge it when you're on top of here. You can't move enough, like... His shots are too fast. But hey, we killed him. I'm actually going to get some health up. So we're at 16 total health now, but unfortunately we only have 8 of that. And we're so slow that this next floor is certain death. So I'm sorry for making some bad decisions that have led to a fairly disappointing run all around. But unless there's a shop immediately with some fantastic upgrades in there, we're just straight up dead. Check what's in there. That's going to be a room full of skulls, so I can't afford to enter that. I can't see the shop, so probably just going to die in the first room, if I had to guess. But we'll see. There's some axes in there. I don't think that room leads anywhere useful at all. And... okay, I'm in here. Well, I guess we'll do our best. Jesus Christ, I'm basically walking at this point, like... yeah, I can't get away from skulls. Fantastic. What a good run. What a really good run. Is there even a ninja in here, or was that just my shots exploding on the wall? I'm really not sure. I don't even have double jump or anything. Like, I have the least maneuverability I could possibly have right now. Just terrible. Really terrible. Like, I'm not going to dodge homing shots. At least I've already fought Lilith. If I hadn't already fought Lilith, then fighting her would be an instant game over. Is this a lava room? Because I cannot go in a lava room. Like, that's just... okay, the shop is... oh, the game is trolling me heavily. The shop is that way, and I don't know if there's going to be another way to get through there, so we're going to just see if there is. If there is, then good. If not, then we're screwed. There is another way through there, although this is a room full of skulls, so I'm probably dead in here. Look at this. I can't do anything about this. This is insanity. Alright, well, which way do we need to go? I think it's this way. The shop's going to be to the right of this room, I believe. No? I'm confused. Oh. I could see it, yeah, okay. I know where it is. It's in this room, and then to the right, and then one room onwards. I'd probably die in this room, honestly, because this room is also going to be full of skulls, and I'm just not fast enough. As we've clearly seen, I am just not fast enough, and there we go, I'm dead. We all knew that was coming. There was nothing I could do about that. I shouldn't have taken lead. I forgot that that was the one that speed down and not shot speed down, and just, yeah. Disappointing run, but hey. At least my frame rate is currently 69 frames per second. That's at least a small victory to take from this. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.